Nobody is handing over enriched uranium. That's not happening for so many reasons. People keep talking about this enriched uranium like it's an infinity stone or something, like the Supreme Leader just has this glowing rock in a box and he's just going to be like, oh, sorry about all the stuff, and he's just going to hand it over to Donald Trump. And that's not going to happen. None of that's going to happen. That's fantasies. None of this stuff is hard to look up. So part number one is the United States has to find the uranium. To some vet bro in my comments, yeah, they'll just send the special forces in there. They'll send the special forces in to look at a pile of rubble because the place that the enriched uranium was bombed a lot. 2 times, Midnight Hammer and then just now. The idea was to destroy the nuclear program by collapsing the entrance to the tunnels that this nuclear program existed in. This would contain radioactive fallout and also make sure that they couldn't go back in and make nuclear bombs. Great. But now we want the uranium that happens to be in that new pile of rubble that we just made 2 times. You see how that sounds dumb? Get ready, it's gonna get dumber. Let's say that we're in fantasy land and we can excavate all of the sites that we know about in a week. We can't, but let's say that. Then we have to actually find the enriched uranium. And you know what's in those nuclear sites? Unenriched uranium, depleted uranium, lots of canisters that look like enriched uranium. All of them have to be treated like they are the enriched uranium, and they have to be removed. We're talking tons and tons of nuclear material that's already dangerous on its own. Special suits, safety precautions, making sure that you have on-site mass spectrometers and people trained to use them. We're talking about not weeks, but months worth of work to maybe get the enriched uranium. Because there are other sites that the Iranians have been building their nuclear program in. By the way, that's like between 4 and 6 core facilities that we know of and like 30 nuclear related sites. Also, there's a whole further layer of nonsense due to the fact that they can make a nuclear bomb out of plutonium because all that requires is the runoff from your nuclear power plant, which they have. Let's recap. We turned the sites that we wanted to get the uranium out of into rubble. Probably while people are shooting at you. Then you gotta find the special uranium in a bunch of other uranium. Even after months of work and probably a lot of bloodshed, we're not even gonna know if we found that uranium because there are other sites. And even if we do all of that, then it doesn't matter because they can make a bomb out of plutonium. Subscribe to my newsletter for free intel, or don't. I don't care anymore.